What? What's going on? Could it be? My God! It's been years! It is! It's really playing games! Starfinder gets the Aeon throne! Oh, I never thought I'd see the light of this game again! Well, I am Graham, and I am, for the moment, playing Murphy, the Patra operative.
I am Brian, and for at least one more week, I'm playing Shardik, the Technomancer Uplifted Bear.
Garrett, I'm playing Zyson, the Kasatha Solarian, for now. We'll see how long that lasts.
I'm Ross, I'm playing Yulia, the Vlaka Witchhorper, and I really expected Graham to, like, lift up his head and have, like, a taped-on beard. And, like...
I'm sorry to disappoint you.
I am also Ross, and I'm playing Ozzy, the Isoki mechanic, and his robot minion Bobbert for the foreseeable future.
They're probably gonna live.
Oh, Bobbert will.
I believe the two of you have taken the least damage so far. I am Patrick. I'm the game master. I don't have anything clever to say today.
Because you're doing the killing this episode.
Yeah, I might feel like I joke about it when I'm pretty sure nobody's going to die. This time, it's going to get interesting because
This time, I'm serious.
I have a feeling, just a feeling, somebody is actually going to die today.
Oh, God.
I don't know who it's going to be. It might be Murphy.
Probably.
There's a very good chance it's going to be Murphy.
Inevitable.
Last time...
He has 9 lives, right?
Graham losing a character? That seems so unlikely.
Yeah, that doesn't happen.
Last time when we played Starfinder, the group of you... I'm trying to remember. It's been 2 weeks. I believe you fought the robot, and...
started with the trident fight.
Zyson picked up a new weapon, which is literally just his old weapon, except better.
Murphy grabbed a trident and tried to throw it.
Straight from the book.
As a finishing blow, and clearly missed.
Yeah, and failed. And then you fought some Azlanti, who were hanging out sort of up in the rafters, as it were. That did not go particularly well. I would not describe it as a wildly successful fight.
Oh.
I rolled really well, which tends to be bad for y'all. And then you sat around, you kind of thought about, do we need to rest? Should we go to sleep? Should we hurry? You are under a time crunch. There is this, like, Azlanti spaceship that you don't really know much about that's going to come back and, I don't know, nuke you from orbit or something. That could be bad. So you decided to press on. I believe Murphy in particular wanted to press on. And he ran into this room, and he, looked around a little bit and kind of noticed, hey, there's this pile of junk sitting on a bunk. And then the pile of junk started to move. And then a head came out, and a body emerged, and it stood up. And it's this human-looking creature with, it's a cyborg. It's got... you can look at it. It's got stuff coming out of it, pieces of metal. So Murphy,
Yeah.
Is it a baby Bjorg?
Yes.
I want you to roll me a perception check, which is going to be opposed by this thing's stealth check to determine whether you get to act in the surprise round.
Oh,
It looks
God.
like he has a Lego head, like a Lego person head.
Looks like a me.
A meeple?
A me.
Oh yeah, me.
Like a Nintendo me.
Yeah. Kind of looks like cutie chibi.
15?
Well, to start the session, I rolled a 20.
God damn it.
So, in the surprise round, so we'll go ahead and roll some initiative.
Fuck.
Oh, hold on. I must... Or maybe it doesn't matter. Oh, it doesn't matter.
You're up.
I have got to remember to close. Do not close the box.
Well, at least you won't get 2 turns before me.
Oh, by 1.
Mm-hmm. Just barely.
All right. In the surprise round, well, you know, Zyson and Yulia, you two are actually also in the room. I don't know if you can beat my natural 20, but it's possible. So roll it. Go ahead and
What
roll
do we
me
roll?
some perception check to see if you happen to see anything. Maybe you noticed it before
Wah.
it got up.
Nope.
So you rolled
Nope.
a 20?
4 is, yeah, I sure
Like
did
a
roll a
natural
20.
20.
A natural 20.
Oh, okay.
Natural.
So
So
I don't know. I
also
don't know
roll
what your
it.
perception bonus is, but maybe you could beat it.
No.
No.
Yeah, that's a 13. Okay, my surprise round is first. So this creature stands up and just sort of reaches into the mass of wires, and then you see it start to blur, and then a few copies of it. Well, I say few.
A couple. A dozen.
Let's find out how many. Oh, okay. So one other copy of it appears
Lucky.
and starts swirling around it.
Okay.
Zyson, you're up.
Like in its space with it?
In its space with it.
Hmm.
Like mirror image or something.
Or something.
Techno
Or something.
image.
Or something.
Techno mirror.
Zyson wouldn't know.
Zyson, you're up.
I know what to do. I can't get up to it. Well, I could full dash. But I got no health. I'm almost dead.
Yeah, you have all your stamina.
Oh, I do. Okay.
Yeah, I'm fine.
Okay.
Just saying.
Yeah. I
It's also
can take
limited
2
doors.
hits.
All of my act turn just to get up to it, I think, right? I would have to dash to get up to it.
Are the chairs difficult terrain?
Yes, they are.
Mm, mm. Yeah, I
well,
would
it
have to dash
depends.
to get
So
to
you
it.
could go around, but if you are walking like directly across the chairs, yeah, it's going to be difficult terrain.
Yeah, I'm like 1 square short of being able to pike at it. That's annoying.
Can Murphy say something as a free action?
Now you can.
Fuck! Run!
Fair enough. I'm actually gonna tactfully retreat, I think. And maybe it'll come to us. We will get lucky and it's stuck.
Shardik,
I heard somebody screaming at least. so
you
I
hear
know
something is
bad
going
happening.
on.
Yep.
So I'm not going to open this door because that strategy is no longer going to work.
There's obviously an anti-bear trap behind that door.
A nega
Well,
bear.
I assume it's a cat trap because
That's
you would have
true.
objected if it was a bear trap.
As we run by each other, I'll free action yell like, well, other way.
Oh, okay. I'm going to go this way then. So, yeah, I made it to here. He says other way, so I go this way, and I'm gonna very strategically dash. So that's like
Okay.
a double move, right?
Yeah, you just use your standard action to move.
Yeah.
Murphy, what would you like to do?
It's nice knowing you guys.
Do I gotta say it? Murphy just like kind of tumbles backwards a little bit goes into like a backward somersault and uses the momentum to pop up and fire a trick attack laser shot like as he's trying to flee the room. He's not aiming at one in particular, he's just trying to hit, like just shoot in that direction as he tries to GTFO.
Alright.
So I'll try my trick attack first. 33.
33 is gonna work.
Okay. Shoot my laser pistol in that general direction.
The mirror image is flat-footed.
16 versus flat-footed EAC.
Is going to hit. Roll me an anything. You hit on an odd.
Okay. 13.
Okay, so you hit.
And then I do additional.
Do your trick attack damage.
So 4 fire damage.
Alright, 4 fire damage. You shoot the cyborg.
And then I'm going to go... you smart ass, Ross. 1d1, jerk. I'm gonna go 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 35, 40. Out to there. And I'm like, fuck, run, cyborg.
Okay. It's now its turn.
What is a friendly cyborg?
Oh.
So it... Oh, good. I like that range. That range is excellent. It is now standing. It just hops off the bed. $30.
How tall is it?
It's about human size, so it's,
Okay.
I don't know, 5'10". I think Azlanti are tall. And so you see that there are a bunch of little, like, wire ends, and then there are some, I don't know, like, just random technological junk that appears to be attached to it. But Yulia, it sort of it moves its arm so that its elbow is sort of pointing at you, and you just see that there is almost a laser pointer that is just flashing in your eye. And I am going to make an engineering check here. So a 29 beats 20 plus 1.5 your HD. Yulia, it doesn't matter, you were flat-footed anyway. But, Yulia, you're flat-footed on this next attack.
Okay.
I thought this was going to happen to Murphy. It would have been very fun to have that happen to Murphy, but it's not happening.
I bet it woulda.
Because he ran away. He does not get to get operatived. Does a 13 hit your EAC when you are flat-footed, Yulia?
It's a -2 penalty.
EAC. Yeah.
Okay.
Is it a -2 penalty, or is it just
It
without
is
your
a
armor bonus?
-2 penalty. You take 12 energy and fire damage as it levels this. It's obviously a gun, but it's this huge barrel, and it shoots this ball of, well, you know what it is. It's a plasma gun.
Oh god.
And you just got shot with a plasma gun, Yulia. It's your turn.
1 second. I'm trying to get these numbers to save. There we go.
Oh god.
Ooh. I fucking warned y'all.
You think
Yeah, you
I would
did.
listen?
At least a couple of us
5, or
overconfident
sort of
characters.
5.5. Wait.
15.
What? 15.
Wow.
Close. Are the doors automatic?
They are, but if you're standing next to it, it's still open. Which, right there, you're still standing next to it.
20. 25.
Could steal ourselves in the bedroom.
Actually, so where was I? I was here in this corner. Yeah, I'm going to use the Infinite Worlds thing.
Do it.
Okay.
I can't even say it's a spell-like ability. It's just it just says I can do this thing. 10-foot radius.
We'll call it
sphere.
supernatural.
Sure. 10-foot radius sphere. So 10 foot from an intersection. Is that how that works?
It's your spell.
Yeah.
Probably.
I mean, how do sphere?
How do sphere work?
Spherical.
Probably an intersection, yeah.
10-foot radius sphere. You target an area within medium range. Lasts for a number of rounds equal to my level. Aha. And my move speed is... Just to be sure. I'm sorry, I didn't plan on taking this much damage in one turn.
Yeah, so it's so a sphere is
Can I, if I place it on me, do I have, it's double movement for moving through difficult terrain, right?
yes.
So moving diagonally through difficult terrain, does that count as...
So you targeted this point, right? No, I have to use the draw thing. You targeted this point
If I target there,
there. So then it is a rectangle. So it is the 4 around it. Go. Can I not just... Oh, I have to... It's these 4. And then... this.
Nope.
he's gone. We did it.
We did it!
And yeah. So it's a cross.
Okay, so yeah, I'm gonna put it there. So it is difficult terrain.
Can you combine, like, can I make that one thing?
I don't think so.
So like
Yeah, it's the group command.
Hey.
So
there you
basically,
go.
I make the metal floor like rickety and like broken up, and it like there's holes in the floor and stuff like that, and it's considered magically altered terrain if that's relevant.
Okay.
And then I'm going to use my move to go 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. And then say, what do we... Also, can I make a knowledge check on that thing as well? So, like, is it...
It would be a mysticism check.
A mysticism check?
Yes.
Really?
Yep.
A 19.
19. Yeah, so you look at this guy's flesh, mostly, and it is clear that this guy is actually undead, or something very close to it, but he appears to, as opposed to the zombie, which were undead through magical means, this guy appears to be undead through technological means. Maybe he did it himself. I mean, you don't know what this guy's story is, but like, one, he looks Azlanti, so maybe he's from the ship, and he found enough stuff and batteries or something that he was able to keep himself alive. Very strange. With that roll, you can get without looking it up, I'm going to say 3 pieces of information about him.
Okay. Any immune? Well, I guess he's gonna have basic undead immunities.
Standard undead immunities.
Yeah. Any resistances?
He does not have any resistances.
Oh.
What's the most interesting thing about him?
What is he like? Does he like long walks on the beach?
You look at. You really can't.
As I'm
So
turning to leave.
You catch a glimpse, sort of as you're looking at him. You can see occasionally, sort of in behind the wires, he's wearing some kind of an armor, and the armor does not appear to be standard Azlanti armor. That's probably the most interesting thing about him.
And what's higher, is KAC or is the AC?
His K.
Okay.
That's generally going to be the case,
Kinetic.
right?
Generally, yeah.
Usually, yeah.
Okay, so what's our plan with this guy?
Run! Murphy's just in full panic mode.
We can't run forever.
Not with that attitude.
No, not attitude, exactly. Echo the bear sentiments.
Bedroom.
That's my turn.
Rat, get us out of the situation.
Next up is the robot hiding under the bed. So the robot, it does not actually look like. So actually, only Bobbert can see this. So to describe it to the other robot,
Hello, friend.
hey, Bobbert, this robot does not look like the flying robot you saw before. I'm just lazy and used the same token.
Sure.
It actually looks a lot more like Bobbert. Actually, a little more spider-like.
It's his long-lost brother.
Brother.
Yeah. So
Is it really
Like, if
you?
this were Pokemon, it would be Bobbert's evolved form.
5, 10, 15, and then it's going to
Bobberton.
climb up onto the wall.
Bobbertron.
15, 20,
Oh, God.
25,
Oh, God.
and then climb down the wall here.
Jesus.
30.
Is it on
And
our side of
then-
the wall or the other side?
It is on the other side of the wall.
Okay.
It's still a solid wall, but it just climbed the wall.
Ugh.
And unfortunately, it can't really get to anybody, so it's just going to go 10, 15 into the doorway and look at its brother.
Brother.
Ozzy, it's your
It's
turn.
been so long.
Okay. I just realized that something looks wrong about all of my attacks. Yeah. I have a
Yeah.
+0 and everything now.
Oh, God.
That's not good.
If you roll it, I think it's fine. Because I was looking at one of the things that I put in for one of the NPCs, and it says +0, but if you actually roll it, it's not a +0.
Okay. I am moving down here, and I'm going to shoot at that robot. I don't even care about the cover.
Okay.
Shoom.
Pew!
Wow.
Damn.
An 8 does not hit. It doesn't look like it's particularly difficult to hit as these things go, but that's not good enough, unfortunately.
Alright.
Bobbert.
Yeah, Bobbert's going to crawl over here and then crawl up the wall a few feet.
And that's it. Yes.
Yes.
Zyson.
Okay.
Actually, we should check your roll.
It did. It was a 4.
Oh yeah, you rolled a 4, so unfortunately.
Are you considered flat-footed if you just haven't acted before somebody, or is it just only on a surprise round?
And I think that's right.
Mm-hmm.
I
Sounds
think
right.
it's until your turn also in Starfinder.
Mhm.
I'm gonna go here and do and take was it total defense?
Yep.
And tell everybody to make their way down the hall. I'll try to hold the position.
Shardik, you are already down the hall.
Do you need something, Captain? Should I keep running? It's kind of my plan at this point.
I mean, I'm fine, but do you really want to go too far off by yourself?
No, I'm gonna delay.
Alrighty. Murphy.
Ah! Still screaming, wildly flailing around, but using the chaotic movements to his advantage, Murphy will try to trick attack the robot. 31.
A 31 certainly succeeds.
Laser.
2. 8.
And 8 is not going to hit again.
Flat-footed EAC. Fuck.
Well, hold on. 8 flat-footed without cover. I still think that misses.
This is EAC higher than 10.
Yeah, it is higher than 10.
Yeah.
It's not a lot higher than 10, but it's higher than 10.
Yep. And, yeah. So then Murphy's gonna just book it. 10, 15, 20, 30, 35, 40.
All right.
Continue running frantically away.
It is the cyborg's initiative.
Take
His movement is 30. 10, 20, 30.
Success!
And he can see Yulia. You're gonna have cover, but he's still gonna try it. So
Wait a
he's gonna
second.
make
He can't.
his. Sure, he can. The door is open.
Yeah.
She got a lot of cover, but
Yeah, I mean, it's cover.
Okay, okay.
Yeah, I said that. You're gonna have cover. Now, he's gonna make you flat-footed with an engineering check. Let's just roll that and... Oh. 25. 20, you are 2, 22, 23. The DC is 23. And he rolled a 25, so you are flat-footed against his attack. Which I shall roll. A 16 against your EAC.
Yep.
Okay.
uh-oh. Uh-oh.
My EAC -2.
Uh-oh.
So you are going to take... Jesus, he's rolling really well. 13 energy and fire damage.
I'm at -8.
So Yulia goes down.
For the
No!
third time.
Captain can save everyone but herself.
Yulia, you do not... You die?
Why?
You have one resolve? Hold on.
No.
Death rules.
I could
Yeah.
just stabilize myself.
Mm-hmm. He's still stabilized.
Do you have enough? Do you need... You just need one. Is it a quarter? Because you have 5.
It's a quarter, I think, if you want to
Ra-
go straight to consciousness.
rounded down anyway. So yeah, 1 is, I'm sure, going to be enough, but let me look up the dying rules.
Yeah.
might-
The losing a resolve point happens at the end of each round that you're dying.
Yeah, but
So
if
you can
he-
stabilize before
My
that.
question is 1 enough to stabilize? And I'm sure it is because it's rounded. It's not
1
gonna be
quarter of your maximum.
1 quarter. Okay, so 1 is enough. Would you like to stabilize or would you like to die?
I'll stabilize.
Okay, you do that.
Yep.
I would advise you to take exactly 0 damage between now and your next turn. Please remove.
I don't
your-
know if she
your-
has
You
I'm
have
not
literal.
getting there.
You have no points. It's the
all
robot's turn.
zeros.
I spent them all to save other people. Save
I-
Murphy and
and-
myself.
Captain Murphy's gonna feel like such shit after this.
And the robot, you can see one of its legs. So it has a bunch of legs. One of them ignites in what looks like a torch and strikes out at Bobbert.
Oh god.
Rolls a 1, natural 1.
Hey.
Not gonna hit. Ozzy, it's your turn.
Okie dokie. I would like to move to here and drag Yulia to cover.
All right.
Yulia?
What?
It's me, Captain Yulia, sir.
So, it took 20 to get to here. I guess dragging her could be like...
Yeah, I would say just like double movement. Sounds
Yeah.
good to me.
So we can move one this way.
Okay.
Okay, I'm gonna go.
And
Okay.
Bobbert is going to take total defense.
Okay. And Shardik is going to take his turn.
Oh. 35. I'm gonna grab Yulia and drag her back this way.
Okay.
It's
Double
a
movement, so I
relay
have
race.
45 left,
Yeah.
which is really 25.
Fun fact. If you do Ozzy at any point, I will say you can do it without movement, since you are large and he is small. If it comes to that.
Wait, what
So
now?
I can get Yulia to here, but I can't move the actual token.
Yeah. Okay. I got it. All right. Zyson.
So could I have also grabbed Ozzy then?
No, I don't think you can drag two people.
Okay.
You only have one mouth.
I'll try not to bite too hard.
Yeah, just don't drop me, or I don't know.
Okay, I don't know, is there any way I can actually move Yulia further? Okay. I'll have the, like, when you move and then try and drag, is that like your movement action is the movement and then the drag is like the action?
No, I'm just gonna. Well, you can do both if you use both of your action speed.
Okay. How far can I keep trying to pull?
As far as you want.
Sorry, what? Sorry, my Wi-Fi is.
How far can you do it as far as you have movement? So your move speed is 30 feet.
And do I push her?
I think you're gonna need to get behind her and then like pick her up and carry her, basically.
So 5, pick up. And is it half movement once I'm picking her up
Yeah.
for weight?
Yeah.
So 15, 20. Crap! I can't end on his square, can I? Squished in.
Nope.
I don't know if I can move her very far then at all.
Well, don't you have?
2 move actions.
Oh right.
Because you can stand on her square, and then take your move action to move her 15 feet, which would get her to.
I can get to here. I can get
Yeah,
to.
'cause she's prone, so you can.
You
can
just
be
can't
on
land
her
in
square.
My 4 squares,
Yeah.
because I'm playing 4 square apparently.
So I can get to here and drop her off.
It really is a relay race.
What a sad baton.
We'll save you. I will not lose you, Captain.
Murphy, it is your turn.
Murphy takes a pause, like seeing Yulia being dragged down, and kind of has a moment of, fuck, I did this. I'll make it right, Captain. He turns back around, goes up to where Ozzy is, and kind of nods at the rat, and does like a spin around 360 no scope at the robot. Trick attack. 30.
30 will do it.
All right, this time we're gonna hit.
You should try rolling high on the attack. Okay. So, with a natural 20, does your trick attack crit?
Yes, that was at a 4. Then additional 1 on top of that is 5 plus a trick attack.
But does your trick attack double? I think it does, doesn't it? I think you also roll your trick attack again.
I'm not sure about that.
Crit. Critty.
Yeah, look.
Let's see.
Crit
Let's
counts
see
as
what
bonus damage, right?
the trick attack is bonus damage. For sure.
Because there are some things that can be doubled or reduced or whatever. Can't.
So important. So very important.
That's starships.
Need to know.
Okay.
Index critical hit. 245. You make a technical damage 20.
Monsters.
You've also got a critical hit. You roll your damage twice each time with all your usual bonuses, and including any additional damage from special abilities.
Yeah, that's what I
so
thought.
another trick
Roll it
attack
again.
on top of that is an additional 2. So that's 2 plus 3 is 5 plus 5. That's 10 fire damage.
4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. That's 11 fire damage.
He'll take the 1 on his turn to burn.
To the robot.
Mm-hmm.
And 1 on turn for burn. All right. That was bad for this robot. There are parts of it that are melting.
Murphy just standing
Not
there
in a
defiant.
great way.
Fucking mess with my captain. You mess with me.
So it's now its turn.
The cyborg.
TPK. TPK.
Shut up, Ross.
Go down fighting.
So 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. And it's going to, man, Ozzy, Murphy, Bobbert.
So many
Ozzy's-
options.
Ozzy's the closest at the end of its movement. But Bobbert is cut off. No, he's gonna go for Ozzy. So let's roll a trick attack using engineering. Is a 37. That's gonna succeed.
Sure will.
Oh gosh. 37 to 25.
24 against flat-footed EAC is gonna hit. Or how am I rolling that much damage? I'm rolling really high on the damage. Plus trick attack. Okay, so that's 9 energy and fire damage to Ozzy. It is now Julia's turn.
Just unconscious.
Yeah, what happened?
Oh, yeah, that's true.
You're
You
just
snore,
stable and
probably.
unconscious, yeah. There's a chance you can get back up after an hour unless we do something else to you.
Oh.
So just hold them off for, let's see, around a 6 seconds. So 10,
It's 600 rounds.
600.
Yeah.
Yeah, just 600 rounds. Just hold them off.
Yeah.
The robot is going to destroy Bobbert. 16 versus EAC.
It will not because of total defense.
All right, so
Yay!
it swings its plasma torch. It's also using plasma, and this is Bobbert. Bobbert dodges nimbly. Ozzy, it's your turn.
Okay. First, I'm going to shoot this cyborg thing.
Okay.
Hey,
Yeah.
19's gonna hit for 4 fire damage.
I'm going to say to Murphy, "Don't be a hero." And I'm going to move to here. Bobbert is going to shoot at this drone. Actually,
And
no,
Bobbert-
first.
Oh,
Actually,
on
yeah,
the
it's
wall,
just-
right?
Yes.
Okay.
Actually, no. Bobbert's going to crawl.
So the robot. I forgot you were on the roll and on the wall. So the robot is in melee with you because that was a melee.
Right.
So
Yeah.
he would take a attack of opportunity. Of course, you could guarded step 5 feet.
Nah, it's going to do the whole move.
Alrighty. Shardik.
And it doesn't take reactions or anything like that?
I guess it does get a. Oh, you just ran away. Okay, yeah,
Yeah.
it will get an attack of opportunity.
Okay. Bobbert has mobile, so it has an AC bonus against that kind of thing.
I rolled a 20.
Ooh.
18 energy and fire damage.
Whoa! From the little robot? Little guy?
From the little robot.
From the little guy?
Spoiler alert, that's natural 20 max damage.
Wow.
Fuck.
So that happened.
Bobby.
Bobbert is not destroyed, but oh boy.
But
It,
real hurt.
it just swings its plasma torch and just goes through Bobbert's hull as it's running away. But Bobbert's not destroyed by that. Shardik, you like it.
Is Bobbert small?
Bobbert is small.
Bobbert is probably small, yeah.
Do you want me to get your robot for you?
Yes.
Okay, I'm gonna grab the robot. Cause it's either that or I grab Murphy, but don't think that you want me to. So I'm gonna grab him, and then as a move, as a standard action, I'm gonna dash, and I can make it into the room. He said, "Don't be a hero." I was listening.
Zyson.
Okay, I'm gonna keep on trying to move our captain out of danger. 10, 20, 30, 10, 20, 30. I'm gonna try and pull her back around here.
Okay. Murphy. Is Murphy a hero?
Murphy looks back to Ozzy, looks to the cyborg and the approaching robot. Tell the captain I'll remember her words in the afterlife. Murphy goes and dashes over 5, 10, 20, 25, and goes over, slides by the wall, and does a laser shot at the injured robot at the trick attack. Fuck, 18.
18's
Doesn't
not
work.
good enough.
Laser pistol attack. 17 versus EAC.
A 17 hits.
3 fire damage.
3 fire damage. All right. Oh, on its turn, it took 1 fire damage.
Yeah.
Okay. -3. Okay, this robot is not looking great. Not destroyed. Not looking great.
That doesn't mean 1 hit point though either.
No, it doesn't. It's the
And do all your characters have death wishes?
Azlanti robots. Well, he sees one target. He's going to trick attack the operative.
Roll his usual 30s.
29,
Yep.
which is good enough.
Flat-footed.
$24.
24 to hit.
Yep.
Yeah, big time.
So you are going to take 6 energy
Okay.
and fire damage. Incidentally, that's half and half. When it's 2 damage types, it's half.
Yep.
Should it matter, that would be 3 and 3. Yulia,
He's unconscious.
you're asleep. The robot.
He's burning. Takes 3 fire damage.
Ooh.
Technically, I think you should have made a dex
That's
save
true.
before. I mean,
I forgot to roll the actual d4. Let's see. Okay, I rolled a 1. A dex save. What's the DC? It's like
it's like 10 plus the damage
10
you're taking.
plus the. Okay.
Yeah, it's not very high.
I should roll it for the correct character. Reflex save.
Yeah, 10 plus.
That's an 8.
Oh,
Fail.
So no. So on this
So it
turn, he
takes
takes
another
3 fire damage.
3.
Yep.
All right. Not looking good.
So the DC gets harder or easier to pass?
It just depends on the damage you take. Actually, I think I have conditions up. Open. It is burning. 10 plus the amount of fire damage you took this round from the burning condition.
Yep.
If you succeed, you lose the burning condition. You attempt a new saving throw each round, and you get a +2 for each saving throw you've attempted in consecutive rounds. So even with a +2, he failed the first one, and I will make another one. Because that was last.
Is he going to attack me now?
He is going to attack you now.
Yeah, I figured.
After I see if he fails. 16, he will succeed. So
okay, no more burning.
Gone.
Yep.
Okay, he's going to murder you with his plasma torch.
Mm-hmm.
That's a 24.
Yeah.
Against your EAC for 8 fire and energy damage.
Okay.
Ozzy.
Do you realize that I'm going to lock this door?
Yes!
God damn it, Furball! And I'm gonna delay my action.
Okay.
Or my turn.
Shardik. Or does, no, I assume that, Bobbert doesn't
Wait.
run into the combat or something?
No.
Okay.
I'm delaying my turn, so Bobbert does as well.
Okay. Shardik.
Well, I guess those guys have gone through that door, so I will keep going.
Not dead yet. Ooh.
Remind me to never play support for you, Graham.
Yeah. I'm a bad AD carry. By the way. For this very reason.
So you were going to continue moving, Shardik?
I get him.
Yeah.
Chase him in the turret.
That would be a move action to get to here. Have things gotten worse in this area? I can't move and then delay, right?
I don't know. I don't think
No.
you have
The
to
dark
delay your
room,
turn.
isn't it?
You could ready an action. What would you like to do?
I don't want to keep going. I'm stuck. I'm gonna take total defense.
Okay.
There we go. I'm gonna dodge, or whatever we call it in this game.
Total defense.
That's right.
Yeah.
Okay.
You do that.
I'm gonna be defensive.
Zyson.
I think I'm just gonna Leah back into this room with my, yeah, that's what I'll do.
Okay.
I don't want to go too far until I see the other two, who I assume are going to come behind us.
Murphy.
Okay. Murphy is going to take a guarded step over to here. When he does that, and he's by this door, does it open?
It does open. I will even show you the room.
Okay, he steps kind of close to it. Okay.
It
Seems unoccupied.
Yeah, it is certainly unoccupied. Let me see if there's anything that you obviously see. Pretty sure this is room D10. This is a fascinating choice that you have happened to stumble into. I want you to make me a culture check, actually.
Okay, I'm good at those. 18.
18. This is clearly a medical bay.
Huh. This would have been pretty fucking good to know beforehand. Shit! Panicking after taking the guard step, he yells at the robots, "Come after me, you bastards!" And then we'll go with his move action. Oh, wait a minute. Hang on. No, that's more. I can't do that. Okay. I'm going to do 5, 10, 15. I'm trying to get to this door. Will it open automatically?
Yep, it opens automatically.
So that's 15 to get to there. 25, 30.
As you are running past, I want you to make me another check.
Perception?
Or maybe a perception check.
Okay. 12.
There is clearly writing. So this down here, I am not pointing. This
the difficult terrain is gone, by the way.
Yeah, this is a cupboard and has writing on it in Azlanti. I will let you stop your movement if you would like to investigate the cupboard.
I don't think Murphy's...
Obviously, this may be dangerous to your health.
Yeah, I don't think... I mean... Oh, God, the whole map. There we're good. There we go. Murphy glances, but, like, is still booking it, and he still has, like, 10 more feet of movement, so he's going to get over to here, 40, and just, like, trying to yell for the robots to try to chase him.
Okay. What does it do?
You good at hiding, Murphy? Because that might be an option.
Depends on how well he rolls.
Mm-hmm.
Let's see. So I'm gonna roll I don't know, D100.
Roll a D1000.
Oh.
I have this 1000 table.
Gets shot 1,000 feet into space.
Okay. Well, he looks this way. 5.
Fuck.
15, 20, 25, 30, and is going to go after Ozzy. Again, engineering check. A 34 is going to succeed, and then he's going to attempt to shoot Ozzy.
Somehow Murphy survives and everyone else dies as the robot gets and kills them.
18 against EAC.
EAC, yeah, that'll hit.
Okay. That is going to be 5 damage, 5 energy and fire damage. That's his turn. Yulia is unconscious. Robot follows.
Did Ozzy want to jump in before that?
Oh,
Yulia should be up here. I dragged her over.
Yeah, I kind of forgot to go after Murphy. But that's
Go after
okay.
the robot?
I will go after the robot.
You.
Or the cyborg. I'll go after the cyborg. I moved to here, and remember how last session we disabled the power to the store, and then I re-enabled it? I plugged it back in. I would like to unplug the store.
okay. You unplug the door. The door is now unplugged.
And closed, I hope.
You can just do that. Yeah, it's closed. You move there and it closes.
Awesome.
It's the robot's turn. The robot follows, and by follows I mean follows Ozzy or Murphy. 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. And then has no ranged attacks, so it just runs up to Murphy. It's now Shardik's turn.
Shardik is going to delay.
Dyson.
I'll also delay.
Infinite delays.
Nobody knows what's going to happen.
Fuck. Alright, this robot looks pretty badly fucked up, right?
Yep.
Murphy is going to... Let's see. Guarded step. Juke left, juke right. Turn around and just shoot a regular laser pistol attack at it. 12 versus the AC.
That hits.
Oh, 2 fire damage.
The robot explodes.
Murphy's just like freaking the fuck out.
My heart.
Actually, it more like it melts, but it, you know.
Still.
But we don't know you're alive.
Okay, that's Murphy has a small panic attack. That ends my turn.
Its EAC is 11. It's like if you had simply attempted to attack it, would have been very easy to destroy.
Well, we did and missed a couple of times.
Yeah.
We miss a lot.
This guy, he is Asloborg in my notes.
Aslaborg.
Aslaborg.
That's great.
I like it.
What does he do?
Take a blowtorch to the door and do it Star Wars style with the lightsabers.
So,
yeah, it's a plasma.
well, I mean, the answer is you don't know what he does because you can't see him.
I mean,
Okay.
if he starts burning through the door, they'll figure it out.
Yeah, take him back on the GM layer. They can't see his
So-
ass.
You do not hear anything immediately that sounds like a blowtorch or something. God damn
Well, not
it.
that we hear anything, right?
We all shift
I guess
over.
you could hear the door vibrating or like doing something.
If he were shooting the door, Ozzy would know it.
There's no pounding or anything.
Yulia is still asleep. Ozzy.
Run up this way and over this way, and I say, "Get her to safety."
Shardik.
Why did you go that way? Fine.
It
I'm
makes
gonna
no
go
difference.
Here, and I'm gonna unplug this door. I'm
that's-
not gonna take Bobber with me though.
That has not previously been an engine, or has not previously been worked on.
Okay.
You would give me an engineering check just to assess it. Okay. You could definitely disable it.
Very crappily.
You might. So, like, because you're not taking time to open it up and, like, figure out which wires are the ones to like, you could just, like, kind of tear the panel open and start pulling at wires. There's a very good chance you would electrocute yourself doing that. You're sure you would be successful. but there's a very good chance you would take some damage.
Would I be able to undo it?
I mean, given how much time? In a couple of hours, probably.
Well, I mean, we have to go back and collect Murphy's body at some point.
When this fight is taking place, no.
Okay. I will risk the electrocution.
Okay.
Want me to roll again?
I want you to roll. Yeah, just roll again. Okay. You are able to. So you tear it open, and you're about to go, just like yanking wires, and you just see real quick. Oh, it's these two, and you pull them out.
The one's
DC
clearly
30.
labeled.
DC 30, and you made it. So that means it's Zyson's turn.
Okay, I'm gonna keep on moving our captain. 10, 20, 30, 10, 20, 30, into the hallway. Zombies are still dead.
Murphy.
Okay. These doors, when they open, do they immediately close back if there's nobody next to them?
Yes.
Okay.
After all the bosses.
Murphy is gonna go.
So, if you have any kind of intelligence, you realize that there is not a cyborg immediately on the other side of that door.
Mm-hmm.
That's all you know.
Okay. What Murphy? Okay, next question. These beds, do they have space underneath them?
Yeah, they have space underneath them.
Including this bed. Did I notice that as I ran by?
You were running. These do. You don't know about that one.
Fuck.
It's a medical bed. Who knows?
He's gonna risk it. 5, 10, 20. I go back into this medical corridor.
Okay.
Okay. When it opens, do I see anybody there?
Nope.
Okay. From where I am now, can I see under this bed?
Let's see. You cannot, because it is it's sort of an elevated bed with like
It goes to the
can
floor.
be moved around. Yeah, it's more of a hospital bed.
A gurney? No.
Is there anything in the bed? Or just like blankets and a sheet?
No.
Is this one of those hospital curtains that goes around
He's
the bed?
trying to find something to hide behind. Is there something to hide behind? In the room?
Sure, that's a
Hide behind the
hospital
gurney?
curtain. Yes.
Okay. Now you said there was a pantry here, right?
There is a cupboard of some kind.
Okay. Would I know what kind of action it is to open the cupboard?
It would be a move action.
So I was 20 going to here. Yeah, fuck. No, he's gonna try to hide. 20,
Beside you.
let's see, 5, 10, 20, 25, 30, 40. He is going to attempt to hide in the hospital curtain.
Make a stealth check.
Just like behind the thing. Okay, here we go. 32! Fuck yes!
To hide
Murphy hides behind the curtain.
a hospital curtain. Okay,
Just
so
stays.
you pull the hospital curtain,
Yeah. and
and you hope that that means that you are.
Okay, if this is total concealment, it's concealment. It says if you're invisible or if you've been from total concealment, you gain a plus 40 to your stealth check as long as you remain immobile. Murphy stands stock fucking still and just holds
Then
there.
he deploys the heat signature scanner or whatever.
Well, we'll see. Murphy will just hide behind the curtain.
You have a plus 40.
That's in the stealth rules. If you're invisible or benefit from total concealment, you gain a plus 40 to your stealth check as long as you remain immobile.
So you have like a 46 minimum or something, 48 or something like that.
I mean, a lot. What happens
Ozzy.
now?
Okay. Personal comm unit. What kind of action is it to take that out?
Fuck, you're gonna expose me.
Move action, or part of a. It is part of a move action. Well, actually, you probably don't keep your personal comm unit in your backpack.
Yeah.
So
It's
it-
probably like on the belt.
exactly. So it would be part of a move action.
All right. So as I
Like
move
what?
to there, I take out my personal comm unit and I say into it, "For Fleabag, if you're still alive, shave and a haircut."
So Murphy,
and Bobbert's going to move into this room.
you remember that part about like, or was there a part about like remaining silent as?
Isn't the door
In
sealed?
any case, it occurs to you that your position may now be expressly given away, but
So, okay. Point of order. Does
a
the
personal
comm unit...
could be an earpiece.
Should have set it on vibrate.
It is clearly an earpiece
I mean,
if
by the
you
way,
are if you are like in a spacesuit.
Oh wait, I forgot. Ozzy's the kit thing, the custom rig. It acts like a personal comm unit, and that's his custom rig is inside his head, so that is kind of a moot point for me.
I see.
Murphy, do you want to reply? It's
Well-
pretty quiet. I mean, it's designed to just like be heard by you, but not entirely silent. Well, certainly replying would not be entirely silent.
Murphy silences the comm unit and doesn't say anything.
Shardik.
Guess it's time to run away.
I'm so glad I don't have to react to any of this yet.
Can Bobbert get in that room? Wasn't the door broken closed?
Oh, you're right.
Bobbert is on Shardik.
Yeah.
Sure.
Okay.
Bobbert is wherever Shardik is right now.
I
Plus
wanted Bobbert to move into the room so that, you know, if Murphy managed to make it back past the thing, they could, you know, signal to each other. But that's not possible anymore because I forgot the door was.
Yep.
I'm gonna double move to here.
Okay.
Do I see anything? Now that I'm outside.
On the outside, you see the outside of the ship. You see the dead person. You see the dead
No, that's not check 4.
things you never identified.
I don't know what they are.
Actually, yeah, you see some corpses. That's about it.
Okay. Are our speeders still here?
Yes,
Okay. That's good.
Dyson.
I'm gonna keep dragging the captain out of the way, bear.
So so Bobbert jumped off of Shardik? Is that what happened?
Yeah.
I assume that Zyson has not noticed that Murphy's missing yet because he's frantically trying to keep the captain while dragging her corpse. I mean, her body. Her body.
Not a corpse yet.
Her living body.
Murphy.
Continues to hide and stay stock still.
Okay, so we're going to drop out of initiative at this point. Murphy, you're just standing and hiding. How long do you stay and hope that hiding behind a curtain will save you from this
Day
cyborg?
15. Still no sign of any life.
Really need to go to the bathroom.
Yeah, you're really dedicated to hiding. You just go there.
So we'll say a minute passes. Make a perception check.
Yeah, definitely at least a minute. 20.
With a 20, you can hear faintly, very faintly, click, click, click.
Do I hear any movement or direction it might be in?
It's coming outside of the. It's coming from this, probably outside the southern door somewhere. You don't really know, obviously, much more than that.
Murphy's interior monologue. Fuck. Got yourself into a right fucking mess, you did. Captain. You were fucking right. It's all my fault. Hope this makes up for it. And I continue to wait there. Just, I'll probably wait like 5 minutes.
Okay.
Just stock still.
So what do the rest of you do with 5 minutes?
So we're outside now, right?
Yep.
We probably all made it outside. We're probably doing head count and noticing that we're missing someone.
Wait
Well,
a minute.
Ozzy certainly notices that you're missing someone.
Bobbert is going to be like up in the corner next to this wall, with instructions to, if it hears the secret knock, redo the power to the door. Because I assume that we're not going to go far, just, outside of immediate danger.
All right.
I think we should put Yulia's
So
body
you
on the speeder.
disabled these doors, but you're worried about what? Which door?
That one.
So that one. Okay. If it hears the secret knock, enable
Yeah.
the door. Okay. All right. So what else are you doing?
Yeah, we should totally take shelter beneath this wing here, if we can. Yep,
There's
just
more
put
of
the
those
capping down.
worm things down there.
Well,
That's What about this? Why don't we use the our car, the speeder thing?
Isn't it like a quiet distance away from this site? Like we didn't drive all the way to the site, right? I thought we drove so that we would not make noise as we approached, and we walked the last bit on foot.
drove like to the clearing. And
Okay.
once you saw the clearing, you got off. The speeders are not particularly loud.
No, listen, if it's dangerous here, it's dangerous everywhere between here and Magellan's Landing. I think that we should camp out on the spacecraft. I can tend to Yulia's wounds, all of your wounds too. And we can wait for Murphy.
What happened to Murphy? Wasn't he right behind you?
I'll tell you what happened. Murphy was a goddamn idiot. That's what happened.
Pulled out of worse than this before.
Yeah, I
Leave him
gave him
behind.
I gave him instructions. He knew what he was doing. If he makes it, we'll know. But yeah, put the captain down. Put the captain down.
Make it. Scared him that easily. You'll see.
Let's see here. I've already treated Julia's deadly wounds today. Which means you're not getting any more HP from that. Not today.
Okay.
Same goes for Zyson. But I looked at the stabilization, and every hour, Yulia needs to make a Constitution save.
Yep.
And
Because she can still die.
Mm-hmm.
Yep. And but I can make a medicine check to aid her with that.
Yep.
Okay, so what is the text of the medicine check? Is it aiding? How does that work?
No, you cannot use your power when you are literally dying.
If a medic is standing you while you are unconscious and stable, the attendant can attempt to make a DC 15 medicine check each hour before you attempt your Constitution check. If the medicine check is successful, you gain a +2 bonus to your Constitution check, and if your Constitution check result is less than 10, you treat the result as if it were a 10.
So you cannot fail if that medicine check passes.
Yes.
No, Yulia, you cannot use any of your powers on any of those checks.
So to my cooperative nature, a creature using an action to assist
I will
me
aid you in
gains a
helping me not
+2
die.
bonus to the skill check.
No, because that is not an it's not an aid another action.
Okay.
I need Bobbert to make me a perception check.
No.
Okay. I need Murphy to make a perception check. Okay. 16. Murphy, you hear grinding.
Grinding?
Grinding.
Like metal grinding?
Do I hear from where?
Same direction-ish.
Like somewhere in this direction?
I mean, somewhere out that door.
Like metal on metal.
Yeah. It doesn't last very long. And then
Murphy waits.
Bobbert clearly detects a couple, maybe 30 seconds later. Click, 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 click.
He's still coming. Oh.
At the door that Bobbert is standing next to.
Would Murphy, because he's getting kind of far, it seems, would he have heard these sounds recede, if these clicks, if they'd be consistent?
You make another perception check for
Okay.
me.
19.
19 is good enough, but it's very faint.
Okay.
To really know much more, you would have to investigate.
All right. After this waiting and sweating, Murphy is going to very quietly, very slowly leave from the curtain. He's going to kind of look around. He's not going to come up to this door, but he wants to get close enough to this cupboard. So is there a computer on top of it, or is it just the pantry?
It is just... Let me read the description of this room. This medical bay is barely large enough for the single trauma bed in the northwest corner. Doors lead out of this room to the east and south. The cabinet you are standing in front of is labeled medicinal cures.
Murphy would like to slowly and as silently as he can try to open the cupboard.
Inside this cupboard, you find an inventory and a flowchart for the use of each of the supplies in this room. Make me actually, no, you don't need it because you speak Azlanti. most of the supplies in the cabinet are obviously spoiled. They've like either completely dried up, or the tubes have broken or something along those lines.
Mm-hmm.
But you find 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 18 things that look like they're in pretty good shape.
18, you say?
18.
Can I identify any of these medicinals?
Yeah, they're labeled.
Okay.
You find 4 tier 1 analgesics,
Oh my god.
2 tier 1 antitoxins, a tier 2 sedative, 4 Mark 1 serums of healing, and 6 spell ampules. Sorry, 5. And 6 spell ampules of lesser remove condition.
Holy fuck.
Maybe we had opened this door first.
Could you write that list down for me? Because I'm going to be using some of them. Oh, fuck.
Graham's just pulling mysterious jars out and stabbing himself with, like,
About
syringes.
to just go full hog. In full steroid Rambo mode. Oh, God. Okay. Okay.
There you go.
Okay, antitoxins, tier 2, sedative, let's see, a tier 2 sedative.
Deals 2d4 non-lethal.
Okay, Murphy, serum of healing.
So any analgesic gives you a bonus to saves against pain effects. Antitoxins obviously help you against toxins. And sedatives deal non-lethal damage.
You're also flat-footed the first round of the analgesic.
Yeah.
Yep.
Don't know if the sedative's going to work on him. Obviously, I take everything. And then Murphy is going to down at least one of the potions. Yeah, I'll take one potion first.
Roll me a d8.
Nice.
You get an 8.
That brings me up to full. Sweet. Fuck. Okay, yeah, he puts everything in his pack. He's gonna move again as quietly as he can. He knows the doors are gonna make some movement, but he's trying to move slowly and surely back out into this main room.
Oops.
Uh-oh. That's how many monsters come and eat me.
Why didn't it? Oh, I didn't put the slash.
No.
I also meant to GM roll it. Okay. So you repeat that just briefly. You go back into the room.
Stealthily, I'm coming back into this room where I melted the robot.
Okay. I shall describe to you the home of the Azlo board. Which, by the way, I totally made up. It's, my addition.
Wonderful
to this
name.
Particular thing. Let's see. That's not that room. This room contains enough bunk beds for 12 people. Next to each bunk is a pair of personal lockers, each with a small keypad terminal. Several doors exit the area. Yeah, there's lockers. There's there's foot lockers, and there's multiple doors, and then there are obviously the beds.
Okay. Murphy is going to... God. Can I try to go up to one of the lockers like the one nearest to this bed, and see if I can't hit the open button.
Yeah, it's locked. You would need to make an engineering check to open it. Alternatively, you could try to force it open with a strength.
You can roll like a D1 10,000 or something and see if he got the code right.
I punch in every single code. No, he abandons that quickly. There's nothing special about the bed that the Azlantoborg was sitting in, is it?
No, the dressings on it seem to be particularly gross.
Gross.
But other than that, it's just a bed.
Okay. Murphy goes quietly over to this door and like trying to make the door activate, but still pressed up against the wall as much as he can. Laser pistol out.
The door does. The door does not open.
I'll look over to see if there's like some kind of locking mechanism.
The door is kind of deformed. And it would take some serious work to get this thing open.
Okay.
May have been damaged in the crash.
Yeah, quickly abandons that and then
otherwise.
heads to this final door over here.
Okay. This door does open.
Okay.
Let me fill it for you. This small but functional kitchen appears to be in good repair, although it's covered with sheets of yellowish-green mold. Narrow doors exit to the north and east.
Not what I was hoping for. Fuck. Does it seem like there's a way to get to this door without approaching the mold? Like without getting within 5 feet.
No,
because
it's
we're alive.
It's everywhere.
It's
Let's
on
breathe it in.
it's on the walls. It's on the surfaces. Not within 5 feet. No. Meanwhile,
Yeah.
Bobbert,
Doing a lot of shit.
the clicking stops, and the door begins to open.
Oh. Now, I can communicate with my drone over my custom rig, over an encrypted channel.
Yes.
Does it stand to reason that my drone communicates with me the same way?
Yes.
Okay, so I know that this is happening.
Yep.
The Cyborg is coming. Something's opening the door. Murphy can't do that.
So the door slowly opens.
Get over here.
And it steps through. Am I on? Oh, I'm on the GM because It looks around.
Come back for the cat.
It notices Bobbert.
Hold on. Reactive camouflage.
Ah, tell me about that.
If it's yeah, if it's it basically has like a chameleon coat. If it stays stationary for 1 round, it gains a +10 bonus to stealth check.
Okay, make a
And-
stealth. Is it on the floor? Is it on the ceiling? Is it?
It's
on the
on the
wall?
ceiling.
Okay. Make a stealth check. Okay, so you get a +10, a 31.
No,
Now that's
I already
with
added
the
it.
10.
Okay,
Oh.
that's with the 10.
He rolled
Okay.
a 5.
Yeah.
I shall roll a perception check. I roll a much lower than that. So you see the Borg, the Aslo Borg, excuse me, looks around, looks left, looks right, looks forward, does not look up, because no one ever looks up, and then doesn't know which direction to go.
So he stays there for eternity. Because they are equally good options.
Okay. It then approaches waves its hand at the door, and the door opens. And slowly walks this way.
Walks this way.
The door closes.
There's not enough time to get to the speeder bike. We need to make a stand.
It's not like running. It is. This is not like combat speed.
It's Terminator speed. It's like slowly, methodically approaching.
It's like I've never been here before. It is like it's looking around, trying to figure out what's going. What is this? I mean, what is this place, or where am I? Something along those lines.
Right.
You probably don't actually know that in that fine of detail because it's unlikely that Bobbert can parse that fine level.
No.
And you don't have a literal video feed because I think that's an upgrade you have
That's
to
an
buy.
upgrade I can get.
So it disappears. Well, the door closes. Bobbert no longer knows where it is.
Right.
I sort of hide around the corner and get ready to spear anything that comes out of that door if Shardik lets it close, or out of that opening.
Get the captain
Sure can.
in cover.
The captain should be already out. She shouldn't still be hanging out in that hall.
She would be outside. I'll grab the captain
Where to?
and move
Can we
away.
hide her somewhere?
Put her in like a bush.
In some,
I mean,
some bushes?
my plan was to put her on the speeder bike.
Oh, I don't know. Shouldn't. Maybe we can just cover her up with leaves.
Okay, sure, I will do that.
So dignified.
Well,
Uh,
she's pretty exposed on the bike, and you'd have to
So
run all the
you
way there.
are-
And
You are under the wing, to be clear.
yes, I am going to be here, under the wing, and Yulia.
Although actually, the door is actually under the wing as well. So
Okay.
Okay.
So if you wanted to be protected from like the Borg running out and shooting everybody, you would want to actually get up on the wing,
Well, in that case,
Oh.
I will
Which you
get
can-
up on the wing.
which you can do.
Yeah, I'd forgotten that detail.
I wanna get ready to spear anything that comes out of that door, and hope that it doesn't realize that someone's on the other side.
All right.
We're stealthy about it.
So some minutes later, some
Yeah,
minutes
I'm gonna move to here.
pass.
Shardik, get behind me.
You big
So
fat bird.
you are preparing to assault this thing as it.
So
moves.
Yulia's on the wing, and Zeitson and I are under the.
Or underneath it. Yep.
That makes sense. Okay. Well, a few minutes later, the door opens.
I saw it
And
coming.
so Zeisen has definitely. So the door opens. Zeisen, where you are, you can't actually attack it before it walks out the door.
No, I
Yeah,
want to.
forward
As soon as it walks out, like when
Yeah.
its back is turned, I want to spear it right in the back.
Okay. And then Ozzy is sort of down. So you are all where you
But if he
think
doesn't
you
pretend
cannot
like
be seen, correct?
Right.
And Ozzy, are you above?
I am below.
You are below. Okay.
Yeah.
So it's sort of a ramp, and you are down the side. Make a stealth check for me. And Zeisen, make a stealth check for me.
Oh, don't fail me now.
Oh shit.
You do get a pretty good bonus, though, or a penalty to its perception. Okay, so, well, how does a tie work in Starfinder? I know how it works in D&D 5. How does it work in Starfinder?
Doesn't Defender always lose?
I think it fails to perceive you, and I'm just gonna say that's what happens.
So kind
Because it rolled a 16 and got a -10 because you're around a corner. So I'm going to say that so with an effective 6, you actually managed to hide on a 1.
Awesome.
It walks out here. Zeisen, would you like to attempt murder?
Yes, I want to try to spear it. I want to try to spear it hard.
Zeitson just like, murder. It's super effective.
Oh
Oh.
no!
That's flat-footed, but
Isn't it like
It is-
stunned from the sudden daylight?
No, it is not. It is definitely flat-footed, but I don't think an 8 is going to hit. Yeah, no, it does not hit. All right, we're going to go back into initiative, and Yulia and Murphy can just not bother rolling.
That's right.
Do I get a
Initiative is
surprise attack?
0.
But Murphy, don't you want to come find us?
Yeah, I'll give you one. Sure. Kind of the point of being there.
Get
so
him,
go for it.
Ozzy.
An 11 also misses.
Flat foot of the AC.
Damn.
Yep. So we have Shardik, we have Zyson, we have Ozzy.
Is Bobbert? What is Bobbert doing? Is Bobbert still hanging out?
Yeah, I'm about to give Bobbert the command to come to our position.
Okay,
Zyson.
I see.
You're up.
Okay, I'm gonna. Is he still
You can try
flat-footed
again.
or no at this point?
Yes, because he has not acted.
Oh, that is so tempting. Do I do a full attack because he's flat-footed?
Do it. Do it.
Kill him.
It's the best chance to kill him.
Oh my god.
Oh, Jesus.
Well, the good news is
Would-
it doesn't really matter. You still would have
Yeah.
missed.
An 8 and a 7 still would have missed.
Yeah, so a 4 and a 3
This guy's
are gonna
fast.
miss.
I am so frustrated with your rolls, Garrett.
As
You both.
So...
as
You
your
and me both.
pike. Well, it's not a pike anymore. As your
pike. Yeah, I'm
new
using the wrong pike.
weapon just swings across and just hits the wall.
He swung 3 times to be precise.
That's true. 3
In a
times.
row.
This Shardik.
This is actually the first time so it's a mysticism check to figure out what it is.
Yes.
Ugh, I'm really bad at those, but I'll roll anyways. I got a 12. I didn't
You
learn
roll it
anything.
as long as you have a point. Yeah, you don't know much. It's undead.
Okay. I'm gonna blast it with fire. Does it?
Didn't roll anything.
Oh, I'm sorry. That was the wrong.
That was token spell. Token spell.
Oh, wait, no. Ah. I saw a 22 and got
Yeah,
excited.
The running is on your spell pen. Unfortunately, a 7 does not
I
hit
roll
its EAC.
really well on spell penetration.
Generally,
Penetrate
like,
those weak
Grapple
spells.
and
So the Borg, the cyborg, are you going to move, Shardik?
Yeah.
I can't believe we've thrown 4 attacks at it and missed all 4 of them.
I'm so frustrated with my
No,
roll.
5 attacks at
5
it.
attacks.
5
And we
attacks at
haven't
it.
rolled higher than an 8.
So
And
it's
4 in the
going
other
to
combat.
pull out a knife.
Come at me, bro.
Which is a move action. Actually, is it going to do that? Or is it just going to take the shot? Take the hit? No. So, I keep forgetting what I, designated as this guy's goal and tactics. So he's going to first make his trick attack with engineering. It's like flashing lights and stuff like that.
Mm-hmm.
A 25 to 23 is the goal, so that succeeds. He can fail. He hasn't.
He
but
just has.
can.
Doesn't.
It's possible.
He has to roll a 2.
So he's going to move 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30 feet this way. Well, no, he can't because he's up. 5, 10, 15. And then when he's here, he's going to shoot Zyson. So Zyson, by the way, you definitely get an attack of opportunity.
Do it. Do it,
Thank
you drunk
goodness.
bastard. Believe in you.
Not
Come
that one. The
on.
fancy one.
Come on. 13.
A 13 against his KAC plus 4 is not going to hit.
Okay, see, plus 4.
5, 10,
God.
15, 20, 25, 30.
You have mobility as well.
Ozzy.
I am going to... Ugh, what choices I have.
Oh, because he did a tumble or something? Or
Nope.
I'm gonna move to here, pull out my tactical baton, and I'm going to
Oh
go
my.
mono. I'm pissed
Okay.
The rat leaps into
Roll your
action.
attack.
see, melee
21
combat
is going to
always
hit for
better.
Fuck
bludgeoning
yeah!
damage.
Yes!
Beat the shit
For
out
no
of him.
reason.
And
Alright.
Bobbert begins the journey.
All
The
right.
long journey.
Zyson, what would you like to do?
I would like to go here to flank.
Nice.
5, 10, 15, 20, 25. You can't go there. So you have to go here and then here. Because you have to go,
Ramp.
yeah, to the
Oh.
west from the door because it's a. But then once you're here.
Okay, I didn't realize
you can
with
sort
the
of
with the ramp
Can
tiles.
he drop down?
Yeah, actually, yeah, you could just jump. It's about 15 feet.
Oh. You may
Um,
die.
Oh, no.
So you can.
Well, you have some stamina points,
Yeah,
don't
you probably have decent acrobatics.
Yeah, do a tumble?
Let me check.
See, I do.
DC is
I
not super
am-
high because it's only about
I
50.
do have acrobatics.
Mm-hmm.
The risk. I am trained in it. Some ranks in it.
Yeah.
Acrobatics. Avoid falling damage. Nope, that's to fly. That's to
Can't do
hover.
that.
Cool.
Is it acrobatics check to
Tumble.
fly?
Yep.
Yeah, because there's no fly. I will still let you make the acrobatics check.
Just a risk of damage. How much damage do you?
No, so you would
drop.
want to make an athletics check to jump. So as
That's
part of a move
better.
action, you can use athletics to horizontally or vertically jump a distance. Well, but you don't care about fall. So
Hang on.
jump vertically.
I'd go into falling.
What do you have your point in, by the way, Garrett?
I have ranks in both acrobatics and
No,
athletics.
no, I mean,
It's a DC 15 acrobatics check. On a success, the character avoids taking damage from the first 10 feet fallen and converts the
There we-
damage from the second 10 feet to non-lethal damage.
Okay.
So it's 15.
Yeah, so
Yeah, you take 1d6 per 10 feet fallen. So I don't know if you're enough to get to the second 2d6. I think maybe if he makes the acrobatics, he's good.
where is that?
Under falling, page 400.
Oh, that's way.
Yeah, it's not acrobatics. It's kind of weird, but
I was just curious about your graviton and thing mode.
Oh yeah, I guess I. Well,
Yeah, at this point you can start attuning it.
Oh, because he got that other attack. Yeah. Like he should be at 2
look up
points.
the
this-
thing that has
Do
damage
you
reduction.
Do you get graviton in the surprise round? Or do you get it in the
Surprise.
surprise round? I'm not sure.
Theoretically,
Of that.
I think yes, because it's ever on my turn.
So just go ahead and roll me your acrobatics.
I don't know. So, sorry, what did you say?
roll acrobatics.
Roll acrobatics.
Okay, let's give it a shot.
Nice.
Oh, well, there we go.
Okay. You jump and take no damage.
Nice.
5,
Can
10,
I-
15. You can do it from like wherever you want to. And so you can certainly you can do this entirely flashily.
Fucking
And you can
Spartan
jump in-
run.
You can jump and make the attack, and I will give you a +1 bet
Hell
on
yeah.
your attack.
Get him, Kasata.
Because that is 30 feet. So you can make it to right there with an extra +1 plus flanking
Hell yeah. Fuck him up.
on your
He's
attack.
trying to give you some help here.
Yeah,
No, it makes sense.
it is.
You're attacking.
I'm gonna-
He is attacking from above.
You got this. You got this. Come on. Anticipation.
Oh my god.
Ooh.
So you rolled a 1.
+2, +1.
Well,
So you miss
God.
after all of the jumping.
That's for all the jumping.
Well, you're successfully flanking him.
That's
Shardik, would you like to do something competent,
Pin him down.
please?
I would love to do something competent.
But
It's the
Magic
wrong.
missile.
Yeah, that'd be nice too.
Are you just gonna maul him?
I'm just gonna maul him.
Bear claws.
Their
Bear
claws.
I'm gonna give him a bear claw.
A sweet
Maybe,
Alright.
maybe he'll appreciate it.
Maybe he's just misunderstood.
An 11 does not hit his KAC.
If only I was flanking. I
You
could've
guys
hit
should really roll high. You should try. You should try doing.
I
Us,
It's
it's
all
roll
of them
20.
trying to beat the shit out of him.
I feel like roll 20 is a
It's against us.
misadvertisement. We don't roll 20s.
We don't roll 20s.
It's his turn.
False advertising. That's what I'm trying to think of.
An algorithm is unfriendly.
He is surrounded.
Low.
What do you do when you're surrounded?
Throw a grenade at your feet.
I mean, probably you guarded step away.
Mm-hmm.
Guard
Yeah,
a
but
step
it- but-
away from me.
It depends on how smart he is, though, doesn't it?
He seems intelligent. This advanced cyborg, yeah, he's probably smart.
Cyborg, zombie.
And where you can go, I can't poke
But
you.
you know his. God, shit. So. He is going to. He's going to say in Azlanti,
And Robo Azlanti.
allow me to go and the Empire will reward you. And then he's going to, and it's like, it's very, like, it sounds like he's talking like through a so he's just going to
Vader.
try and walk away. 5, 10,
Wow.
15.
So
Do you
we
let
can
him?
get a tax of opportunity if we want to.
Sure, if you would like.
You guys think we have like basically an instant to make this decision? I'm looking at each of your eyes real quick.
You have to do it now. Who swings? Who attacks?
Oh.
I just
All
want-
right. On the count of 3. Oh, never mind.
Kind of three. Bear's already like.
Well, shouldn't we do it in
What?
turn order?
So Shardik attacks.
Yep.
Zyson, yes or no?
Well, sure.
Okay.
I haven't
Okay.
hit him yet.
Before Shardik did that, my current thinking was no, so I'm gonna stick to that.
Okay. Zyson, go ahead and roll me your attack.
Killed Murphy.
This is vengeance for Murphy. Ooh.
You both hit. That is 11 damage.
Piercing and
Okay.
slashing.
So he was there 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30.
Just keeps walking like a boss.
And then he's just going to turn around and try.
And do what?
Because he
Fire
try and
Shardik.
shoot Shardik.
Okay.
I did attack first.
Shardik shot first.
Yeah, but he has a much better shot on you than he does on Zyson. A 22 will hit you for 5 energy and fire damage. Ozzy.
Burns. It burns. Other than him shooting me, how does he look?
Battered, damaged.
Is there a bloody condition in this game?
No,
really.
but had he blood, he would probably be bleeding.
I am going to shoot with my laser pistol.
Okay.
15.
A 15 will hit for
1.
a fire damage.
8 fire damage, and then I move to here. And Bobbert continues moving. Can he shoot from here?
Let's see. From there,
believe-
yeah, he's got a clear shot from. He's above him. He even gets a +1. I don't
Awesome.
think I'm making that rule up. That you get a +1 if you're above.
No.
I
it's not.
think that's actually in the rule book.
It's the
And
Star
that's
Wars
even-
rule. Give the higher
That's
ground.
still that's still in the the first range increment, so I get to do it with the whole thing.
As always, Bobbert saves the day.
With a 21.
With a
Okay, 2
21.
electric damage.
God.
Alrighty. What's next? Dyson.
Where's that crit, Zyson?
I think I can get to here. You know, don't put your faith in me. I never.
19 to hit.
A 19 will hit.
Yeah.
For 8
damage.
slashing damage.
That's like more than all the damage we've done together.
Yep, his some of his components are falling off. That seems like it would be bad for a cyborg. Shardik.
Okay, I
Damn,
can get to here. So I got a lot.
Oh, I got ahead of myself.
So now I am flanking, and I'm going to Bear Claw.
Bobbert couldn't have shot then.
Oh, that's right. He got 1 move.
So 18 should hit.
It does hit for 3 damage, and you bear maul this thing into non-existent.
Oh, god damn.
Literally just wanted to get away. Just wanted to leave.
Well,
And
Evil.
not Ozzy, but
should've
Zyson and
Killed
Shardik.
Murphy.
I pull out my comm unit and I say, Fleabag, come in, you Fleabag.
Units
Uh,
off.
So, Murphy, remembering that you do not know any of this,
Right.
and also
Um,
your comm unit is currently inactive
Mm-hmm. What I
because you
have,
have turned it off.
what I have heard, any of the lasers and movement, anything,
Make a perception check.
probably gonna be pretty high. DC
Yeah, I know you don't.
20.
So another, let's say, 10 minutes have now passed.
Since I first
Wow.
hid.
Yeah, you are hiding for.
Wow.
Well, I guess you looked at that room, right? So now what's next? You're looking at this room.
Right. And I'm guessing the comm unit wouldn't give any kind of
It is
visual.
You
silenced it.
silenced it.
But does it like give you a little beep beep or something like that, like a light or anything?
Would you have left it to be able to beep beep?
Yeah,
Not
there's
audibly,
definitely
for sure.
there's definitely not anything audible. I could see there being a visual component, but would you have turned the visual component off? Now the lights are on, so it's not
Probably-
like it's obviously going to give you away.
Right.
But I certainly understood your intention there to turn it off. so
Yeah,
that you
to
wouldn't
silence it.
discover.
So yeah, I think it makes the most sense if I had just silenced it, so I'm not getting any kind of notifications whatsoever.
Okay.
Well, he's suspicious of the mold in this room. He thinks about it for a second. God. And then he's gonna know that there's one more door. And he's gonna go. Well, he's gonna check. Okay, he's gonna check to see here. So he's gonna again stealthily approach this door, kind of flatten his back to it, and kind of look out through this area here.
Okay. He sees that it is empty, except for the bodies of the cadets you have already killed.
Okay. Well, now he comes over here and thinks, is it worth at least looking? I mean, he's very super cautious, low to the ground, like prowling almost.
Okay.
Trying to be as silent as he possibly can.
Just for the hell of it, make a stealth check.
Okay.
How quiet are you actually?
29.
Okay, 29. You're
Pretty
quite
quiet.
quiet.
I'm a
You're
cat.
very quiet.
There would likely be a visual component to the comm unit, just in general, just because it says you could do gaming on it.
Yeah.
I can't imagine.
Yeah.
You could. I mean, you could do gaming with just beeps, but it would be difficult.
Lame.
Bop it.
But Murphy,
Okay.
you see that there is nothing there.
Okay.
Make a perception check.
Yeah, I want to peer down this corridor, especially. Natural 20.
Okay, the door is open.
Okay.
That door is clearly open.
Do I see any signs of it being forced open?
From there, no, you really can't tell. Well, actually, no, that's wrong. There are wires hanging out of the side of the door.
Like, still like snapping or sparking or anything?
No, they're off.
Just
the
they're all dead. But it wasn't like that coming in.
Nope, definitely not.
Okay, that's probably the cue that signals Murphy like, oh fuck, and he dashes. I mean, now he's not as stealthy anymore. Like seeing that and kind of putting two and two together, he's like full sprint. Like comes
you see a
out
broken
here.
robot.
The broken robot looks around, doesn't see anybody. Like fuck.
Next
fuck,
door is also hanging open.
Fuck no! God damn it, Murphy! Like runs over here. Is like
make a perception check for me at this point.
Okay.
Well, no, not yet. Sorry. Now you're in the room.
In the engine room, looking around desperately, kind of like probably backtracks and looks through this room. Doesn't see anything.
So it's at this point that you notice a blood trail.
Oh, okay. I follow
I mean,
the blood trail.
not like a smear, but occasionally there are drops. There are blood drops. In some places, there are little pools.
Is it going like out this way?
Yeah, it's going that way.
Okay. At this point, I follow the blood trail and head out.
Okay. And it's at that point that you hear one last. What Shardik roar? Is that a thing Shardik does?
Do Shardik roar?
Yes.
Okay, so I imagine when Shardik killed the board guy, he probably roared, slashed. So you hear Shardik roar, unmistakably. There are not many bears on the planet.
Just the one, as far as I know.
And then you see Bobbert. You come around the corner and you see Bobbert, who is fucked up, by the way. Actually, no. Yeah. You saw that.
Bobbert get fucked up. Yeah. Saw him get nearly blown
massive damage swipe.
Murphy kind of like comes to the door, is shocked a little bit, and just a wild smirk and like a tear in his eye to hear Shardik's roar.
And the door's open, and you see Ozzy because that's where he's standing.
Yep. Feedback.
Yeah.
You fuckwit. I walk up to him and I like punch him in the knee.
Make an attack roll. You don't actually have to do it, but
Push him in the shin.
Good job not dying. Now come on, we're gonna rest. And I fucking mean
Enjoy
it.
that the mouse punches the cat.
I hug Ozzy.
No, put me down. Put me down.
Sorry. So sorry, Ryan. I'm so sorry. Kind of nuzzle against him like.
Well, I noticed that they're like, I come up behind and I'm like, oh, I don't say anything. I just shake and pin Ozzy between the two of you.
Take all four of your arms.
Oh,
Yes.
all right. Okay, fine.
So, I've never been happier to smell that drunk ass breath.
Lucky I can't stay mad at you.
Fuck. I'm so sorry. I'm so fucking sorry. That was... even for me, that was pretty fucking stupid.
Yeah, that was reckless.
Captain. Fuck. Where's the captain?
Oh,
She's okay. She's on the wing.
Up on the wing.
But she's not in a good way.
Yes.
I immediately run over to the captain and start like getting out the medicinals, getting out the potions, kind of laying them out, and I'll at least take one of the potions to shove down her throat.
okay. Murphy, roll me a d8.
8 points of healing because I care about my captain.
Yulia, you get 8 hit points back.
I can't believe we all survived that. I actually can't.
Captain, and I kind of like gently tap her away. Captain, are you good?
Maybe.
Good enough.
Crew is like standing
Are you-
above you.
What happened?
Well, as per normal, I fucked up.
What did you do?
I did something stupid and thought I was going to die and thought it would hopefully save you all. But clearly, I look over to the remains of the cyborg. He didn't really need my help.
Oh no, we needed your help. But
Are you encouraging him?
no, absolutely not. That was stupid.
Look,
But judging by the lack of plasma cutter wounds on you, it looks like you defeated our other mechanical fight.
yeah, he's melted pretty good. I did a pretty good laser at him. I found these that are probably gonna be useful. And I kind of get the spell ampules, the serums, and whatnot. I'm gonna find a way to make it up to you all. I know that was stupid and reckless, and I know you keep telling me to stop doing those kind of things, and I keep doing it, but I'm going to find a way to make it better. Hopefully this is a start.
Hopefully
Just-
by improving, not just paying something back.
Right.
Keep in mind, you can't keep promises if you're dead.
Wise words, Mousy boy. Wise words.
Okay. Yeah,
Mechanical
We
horrors
need
that
a-
come out at the same time.
you need to take a rest.
Aye.
And now can we rest?
Yeah.
Where are you
Is
going
that a
to
unanimous
rest?
thing?
Yeah, Murphy does not object.
We could rest here
I think here is good.
on top of this wing.
We are protected from the terrors of the dirt, and we can probably
The terrors
see
of-
anything. Yeah, and we can probably see anything exiting the ship before they see us.
Mm-hmm.
And we have the higher ground.
And we have the high ground. Yeah.
Hologram.
I heard that's a good thing.
Once upon a time.
All right. So
Yeah.
you sort of, so here's the thing, is it's like mid-afternoon. So what are you going to do in the meantime before it gets to be nighttime?
How are we
anything.
seeing in the dark? First of all,
I'm gonna
Right.
rest because I was just unconscious for minutes at a time. And
Yeah, I mean
bleeding out.
that makes sense. You probably don't do anything.
so how long will it take us to get back to
Medellин's Landing, it would be
Medellin
several hours.
Landing?
I think it was 4 hours by speeder, but I'm gonna double check that.
So I think we should consider going home and coming back tomorrow,
Yeah, that seems like a smart idea.
unless we want to camp here overnight.
Yes, the hover trikes, it would take you 4 hours. So it's like 4 o'clock. You could be back by 8.
That sounds like a good plan.
We can at least check in on the ship then, and maybe the people there can help patch us up a little, because...
Mm-hmm. We head back.
We can at least report what we found.
Yeah, help Yulia onto the speeder bike
Yep.
as best I can.
All right. It's always unclear to me how much I should lead you. But does anyone take any time to examine? I don't know. The side might have some things that would be useful.
Oh yeah, I totally want that plasma pistol.
This is a thing you
Cyborg,
guys
yes.
have not been doing that you need to do.
Loot the
because
bodies.
These things do not give you enough piezo. Like they absolutely do not meet their own recommended
Sure,
items.
guidelines.
So
Ozzy,
it's
scavenge
not
what's
always
up the
gonna have
cyborg.
stuff, but just
Hmm.
and I'm not always gonna remind you, but you should do that. Make me an engineering check. Okay, to identify creatures and technology. Okay, that's pretty good. You are able to identify some pieces of equipment on him that you think you could take. Mostly, actually, it's just his. So you could disconnect the knife. That's going to be gross. If you want it to be like totally clean, you would need to make a medicine check, because you're going to be like pulling it out of his hand. The same goes for his gun, which is... I have to open him back up here. So his knife that he... So actually... No, the knife is on his like, basically on a belt. You can just take that.
Okay.
But the gun is a single valve plasma ring pistol.
Ooh.
Which is it's actually a level 4 pistol. It's still only it's 1d4. It's only 1d4 damage, but it has critical burn, and does energy and fire damage. It uses 4 charges per shot.
And what's the cartridge size?
It's a battery of 20. Interestingly, he does not appear to have it attached to a normal battery. It's just like wired in. So he was using something, but it
battery.
wasn't.
His
It wasn't
own energy,
immediately attached.
his own glucose.
You also think this is so that it would take about an hour to disconnect the gun, and if you want it to be clean, you would need to make a medicine check, like I said.
I made a 27.
Well, there you go. You can perform surgery. You also think,
On corpses.
upon looking really closely, that you could actually get to his armor. That's going to take 2 hours worth of work, because there's so much sort of coming out of it. But like, this is really good. This is actually really good quality armor.
You know what? Shardik. Pick him up. Where's Aeon? Come on, let's put him on a bike and we can dissect him back at camp.
Sounds
The
good.
the armor
Sounds like a great idea. I agree.
is mechanically, so it's not something you've ever seen, and none of you have ever seen it. But mechanically, it functions like Lashunta temp weave. It also has some sort of an augment, a magical augment, that you would need a mysticism check to identify.
I can. There's aid in this game, right? I can aid somebody in that because I'm trained, but not very good at it.
Yep.
So I will do my assist roll.
Wow.
Jesus, I should have just done it myself.
Well, the 23 you successfully assist. Who's going to roll the mysticism
will.
to identify
If I can.
the
Ah.
augmentation?
You said it was basic Lashunta template?
Yes. With a 12, do you get a bonus from your theme?
He gets a bonus.
So you don't get something to identify. Okay. You are unsure. It appears to do something. You don't know if it created the holographic. Oh, I never did. I forgot about his hologram. One of your attacks at some point probably would have missed. He only rolled a
Like
1
that
on a
8
D4.
damage one.
Yeah, something probably would have missed. Oh well. I created this thing. I should remember all the cool stuff it can do. Yeah, you're not sure. You think maybe, I mean, Medellin maybe could help or something. Yeah. So you carry the corpse back to Medellin's Landing. And where do you go to sleep? Because several of you have slept in unoccupied modules, and there are plenty of those. You can still You can crash with Ibretta if you would like.
Oh, Ozzy is going aboard the Abbey.
Oh, that makes sense. You can also sleep on your own ship.
Actually, I'll do that too. That sounds great.
Sleeping in Magellan's Landing is definitely more comfortable, but it's not home. So.
And that way we can all keep an eye on each other.
It's a bit noisy because they're working on it, but the sound of
Yeah, I think we're all
construction.
pretty
on the ship.
exhausted.
The sound
Okay.
of construction is basically like a lullaby to Oz.
That sounds about right. So you get a good night's sleep, actually. You are all very tired. You level up to level 3.
Woo! How much XP we get?
It's efficient to level 3. Hold on. It is actually more than you need. Let me go back and look at that.
Is it more than 1,000?
It is. Yes, it is. So it is. It's 1,200.
1,200 divided by 5. 240.
So with that, I would actually like not. I would like to keep going for a few minutes, and I think you'll see why. So you are able to get that augmentation identified as a glamour projector. Essentially, you can cast, or it can disguise itself as, I believe, any other kind of armor. Believe it is just. That's. Yeah, I don't have it immediately in front of me, but yeah, it can look like other armor. So in the morning, do you hang around Magellan's Landing? No ship comes to nuke you, by the way. That's probably good to know. So do you just head right back?
What?
Does anybody need more healing? You know there's a mystic in town who can heal you. And
We absolutely need more healing.
okay. How many hit points? I'm actually just going to move you back here so that you can see your hit points. So everybody should heal 3 and get all of your RP and SP back. How many do you have left?
What do
We need to like.
because we leveled up though.
Yeah, we have to make sure that we, get our new maxes and all that stuff.
Yeah, I mean, you'll get that for free. You're not going to be missing any of those hit points. But any hit points you are missing now, you are still going to be missing tomorrow. This isn't one of those games where you level up.
Okay.
We get all of
your SP, all of your RP, and 3 hit points.
I am missing 6 hit points.
Okay.
I'm missing
only-
3.
Okay, I'm still down 11.
I only lost 2 hit points, so I go back up to full.
Okay.
Murphy's maxed.
Let me look real quick and see, because I know I built Medellin just to tell you how much he healed.
Oh, and how many experience points do we have?
You got
3,358.
Thank you.
Okay. So he will give. Who is the most injured?
I'm missing
It
3.
is Zyson. Zyson gets 15 hit points back. You're missing 3, Yulia.
Yeah.
So then he has 3 level
damn.
1s. That's 1. So Yulia's back to full. And then
And then
Shardik.
Shardik is missing how many?
6.
Oop. You get 8. So there you go. You're all back to full.
Yay.
And he's out of spells.
Uh,
Okay.
Do they have? Okay, so Murphy has 3 healing serums.
3, yes.
Mm,
Would you like? I think it's best if we distributed those.
absolutely.
I think Zyson should take one.
yeah. Thank you.
I think you should keep one,
Okay.
and I hope you won't mind if I take one.
Not in the least, Captain.
Who gets this armor?
Sorry.
It is light armor, by the way.
Yeah, it's light armor.
Me?
Think you need to
Might
protect
be
the
you.
captain. Alright.
Because Garrett or Zyson wears what, medium or?
We wear
medium
light armor. Solarians
They're-
can't wear heavy armor.
Oh,
Yeah,
you
there's
wear
only light
as
armor
well.
and heavy armor. So
Oh.
everyone here wears light armor, basically.
Yes, nobody has heavy armor.
Oh, but he has his. He gets like magic armor though, right? Did you pick the armor one?
Pick
Yeah.
the armor, so I
So he
get
gets-
+1 to
He
both.
gets a +1. So Lashunta Temp Weave is a level 4, +4 KAC, +4 EAC, max deck 5, and 1 upgrade slot.
Do you need that armor?
It's
Zyson?
way better than what I have. It's like double the defense that I have.
Okay.
But I don't want
You
to
should
take all the I don't want to take all the goody loot either.
Yeah, but the better equipped you are, the more alive you'll keep everyone up.
I can.
And you, when you are injured, you can't really contribute to the fight. When we're injured, we can.
Fair enough.
Yeah, I think that you should have it, and I mean that because I am my second choice as the only healer, the only person who can actually heal people except for, whatever consumables.
Right.
So then you take the time that morning to mod. I think it's like an hour per level or something. You have enough to modify the armor to fit Zyson. It's a good thing you took your time, because if you just grabbed this and went, you wouldn't be able to. Definitely not, since you have 4 arms and it has 2 sleeves.
I also would like to look around the city for something, for a long arm.
Well, there are plenty of long arms that you threw away, basically.
I know. I understand that.
So you can have a free hunting rifle. You can also have an assault rifle that you found, and should probably be on somebody's box somewhere. But I will give you for free at least one of the things that you which is more interesting than a hunting rifle. It is in here somewhere. It's just the basic assault rifle.
Okay.
So you can have a pulse caster rifle or an auto target, depending on whether you want to hit KAC or EAC. And that is free because it was sitting in your stack. Any other administrative stuff before you go back to the ship? Okay.
Does anyone have any kind of armor for sale?
No.
Damn.
What are you wearing right now?
I am wearing some really great armor. Some flight suit station wear.
So,
Which-
I think Zyson's second skin might be better than flight suits.
I can give you the second skin if you
suits.
can modify it for yourself.
Yeah, I can do that.
You can be knitting buddy as you modify your armor together.
How much? Let's see.
It doesn't cost anything.
I have so many things open. I need to get, like feats.
Oh yeah.
You can deal with all. We'll deal with all of that. I just would like to leave somewhere more interesting than you like.
Right.
I'm not going to do any more damage to you
Okay.
this
Alright.
session. I promise.
All right, I have it open. I'll deal with it later. All
Fencible
right,
now.
I'm ready to go.
Okay. All right. You return to the wreck of the Royal Venture. It is as you left it, and I assume that you make your way
Suppose we venture deeper.
into this room. And it is as it was described to Murphy. There are footlockers, there are beds, there is a door that is pretty well jammed shut, and there is a door that leads to a room with a bunch of mold.
Can I do a knowledge check on that mold?
Still have a plasma.
What's up, Shardik?
I was wondering if we could use the plasma rifle to cut the door open.
You could. You are not sure. Make an engineering check. Yulia, make a life sciences check.
Do I have to be trained?
Yes, you do.
Okay, well then.
Because it's higher than a DC 10 to identify.
I can't. I have no idea what this is.
Okay. Shardik, you can. It would probably use a lot of charges. Like, you would burn through a battery or two.
Okay.
You're pretty sure. I mean, you can. You certainly can. But it would just take plenty of time with that plasma gun.
Okay. I also have life sciences, so I'm gonna examine the mold for our captain.
Okay. Okay. It is just it's just mold. It's gross. You wouldn't want to eat it. You wouldn't want to walk up to it and intentionally inhale it. You wouldn't want to smoke it. But it would probably be fine if you walk past it. It doesn't appear to be super toxic.
I've got this antitoxin and whatever these little spell jimmies things are to maybe help in case we do.
Yes. So there's either the door at the end of the corridor or the door in that room.
There's a door at the end of that corridor. There's a door here, and the door on the other side of the kitchenette.
Well, we don't have really a way of getting in that door, right?
Plus the jammed wonky door.
That's what we're talking about, right? This door, the jam door.
So I was gonna use the plasma rifle that we got off of the cyborg.
The plasma
Instead,
It's not a rifle, by the way.
It's a pistol.
It's yeah.
Okay, but this robot has a plasma cutter, which seems like it'd be much better equipped for the job.
Does. Yes.
And I'm guessing the plasma cutter is attached to that robot that I can use to charge it.
I don't know how it would charge it. The robot clearly has a battery.
Okay, but would that get around the I need multiple batteries to open the door? I guess I don't know.
It would definitely be more efficient.
Okay. I mean, do we want to go through this door?
Yeah, sure.
All right.
Okay, I would like to use the robot plasma cutter to cut the door open.
Make me an engineering check. And let me see how many charges it has left. 23, okay. Yeah, you're able to do it. You're just cutting this door open. It is very loud. And eventually the door just kind of falls in with a clang. Polygon reveal. And you discover a loo.
Is this a door?
It is a door.
Do we want to keep going, guys?
You might as well. We went through all that trouble.
Does somebody who's not me want to go first?
Because if you won't, I will.
All right. Zyson, you approach the door. The door opens. And you see
A second one.
A slightly nicer loo.
A secret loo behind the first one.
Dun
Oh,
dun
man.
dun.
Allow me to read you a description.
If we had gone to the other room, we could have taken even longer.
You sure could have. You see the bridge of this ship. It is surprisingly undamaged, actually. There is some clutter on the floor that looks quite old. But mostly, the bridge is intact. The front is crumpled. Let's see. The nearly shattered forward viewpoint shows nothing but dirt and rock, with a few tough roots snaking in through the cracks. An opulent captain's chair sit atop a dais, and positions for the pilot, science officer, and gunner all seem ready for use. A complicated computer system to the right of the captain's chair has been carefully disassembled, with its pieces around it neatly labeled as though from an archaeological dig, although you really can't see that at this point. There are 3 doors, and there are also 3 people. Standing in the middle, in the captain's, essentially behind the captain's chair, is this person.
What?
She's on the cover of the book.
Huh?
Oh, wow.
Allow me to show you a picture. Not her character sheet. That would be not what I want to do. Oh, I didn't upload the photo. Hold on. 1 second. Bet I have it.
Sorry, I didn't realize I was muted.
So she wears green armor and
So she's not a robot.
she is not a robot. And in fact, if you recall, in about session 2, you, Yulia, made a check on what these people were. And did that show up for everyone?
Yes.
Yes.
Charu.
So you perhaps may remember that I said that the Aeon Guard was known for its uniform, and in particular, its helmet. A fully enclosed helmet with a single red dot in the front. This woman is clearly a member of the Aeon Guard. As the door opens, she levels her long arm at you and says in Azlanti, welcome. Your end has come. And that's where we will pick up next time.
Awesome.
Oh boy.
At the boss
The
of this book.
boss.
Oh, boy.
Sharu. Well, we're level 3
Glad we
now.
didn't push forward with no hit
God,
points.
yeah, that would have been
Yeah.
bad.
And here's some art of the some of the
Ooh.
characters fighting her.
Fuck yeah.
Yeah, she has
Cool as
gun.
hell.
It's pretty cool. Yeah, that's actually why I thought you would die. Not because of that last fight. Because
For
if you
funny-
had just stood and fought him, you might have would have taken him up. It was the running and taking shots every turn while half of you thing that really put you in danger. I was afraid you were going to stumble into her. And boy, Murphy, were you real close.
That was real close. I thought about going to that door.
They waited for us and
Glad
didn't
and-
leave while we were away at town.
Very kind of them. She's just that
I joked
cocky.
that you were gonna aggro all the bosses by opening all the doors.
Almost did it. Almost did it. Oh boy. Well, that was fun. So, well, maybe we're a little bit better prepared now to fight the boss. Murphy definitely will, take it easy for a while. So we'll see if we'll beat Sharu next time on Really Playing Games Starfinder against the Aeon Throne. Bow, 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 bow. Bow, 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 bow.